Alrighty, hello again out there. We are currently on part 117, and yeah, we got some more island building to do while I'm still on that little bit of a break that I have from building the mountain. So yeah, that ought to be fun. At last time we completely revamped the entire mountain side of the mountain, got some basic rooms dug out, and we will not be decorating them for a while. Mainly because I would like to actually like take some time to do everything else. So we're talking like we're gonna do the inside of the hill here. We'll probably do that other like little like mining village that I want to do, and then I believe that should actually be, and also some of this stuff here and some of the market stuff here. So and actually there's a one other thing too. I'm more likely than not I'm gonna actually get rid of, and in fact we're probably gonna do it right now. We're gonna get rid of the light blue terracotta that's out and just kind of laying around up here. Should be approaching here momentarily. So all this stuff we're probably gonna like just get rid of, to be perfectly honest. So we won't actually do anything here. Considering there's only like a little bit anyways. We'll do some decoration, but in terms of actual like full scale like buildings or structures, I probably won't do anything. I like the actual walkway that still goes up. We'll probably redo a little bit of the terraforming, but I still like how it looks, so I don't mind it. But yeah, so basically if that's the case and all that leaves is interior decoration, we got a couple of small like moss and like packed mud like shacks to build inside of that hill. And then we have like very little left to do in terms of buildings, but currently it is day 1269, and I should probably sleep before we get started here. So we'll work on the inside of that hill and that little mining village, and I think that'll actually technically be every like main thing I needed to do, which is still good. And then we can do like another day for like interior decoration. But yeah, inside there, mining village tucked away under that. I need to figure out what to do with these holes, or I might just fill them and then just build houses on top. But who knows? Oh, and I still have to do some work here. So probably within today and tomorrow, we'll actually be able to finish up a lot of like all the buildings on the island, and then we take another stream or two after that to do a bunch of like full like interior work and exterior work as well. If there's any like buildings that are not concealed, which that ought to be easy enough. Now we've got quite an abundance of stuff, which that's no good. Also, where's my moss? I'm pretty sure we have some spare moss. There we go. We want some moss, and I want the box with the hay bales because we're gonna make some packed mud a little later. And I should have everything. Yep, alrighty. Cool. So we're just gonna head into this hill really quickly here and just kind of restructure some things. Shouldn't be too bad. And then we also got this finally done too, so we have easy access to our frogs and sea turtles when they're inevitably needed. But yeah, these are the simple outlines of what I wanted to do a long time ago. So I think what I wanted to do at the start, when I was still like figuring this stuff out, like probably like almost a couple of months ago by now, was I was going to build like small houses. But to be perfectly honest, I don't really want to build houses. So what we might, and I guess there's an Enderman in here at one something, but I guess what we're probably just gonna end up doing is just we'll still keep the rough shape, but we'll basically just be building like a small like thatch and like mud hut, like something relatively simple. Kind of try and keep it consistent with what we got in here, and we'll figure it out. But I don't want to do a whole lot for this place considering it's already inside of a cave. So oh, and hey, welcome, Freddy. How you doing? I'm doing some base work here because I've been meaning to do this for a while, but I have no clue what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna kind of figure it out as I go, to be honest. But that should be okay. don't even know what I would do in here, to be honest. It might be better to just kind of convert a lot of this into moss and then plant like a tree here or there or something like that, or make like a custom one. Because this by itself is already like pretty safe, so I don't exactly have any issues with it. I think that's what we'll do instead, honestly. We'll just plant like a moss block here and we'll just start bone mealing the hell out of it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like that better, honestly. What the hell, why not? But yeah, I'm just doing a bunch of like base work and my actual base that I've been neglecting it for a little bit too long. So mainly because I've been neglecting it to work on this giant mountain range. So now it's finally time to stop neglecting it and kind of get some of these structures finally done after all this time. That'll be cool. And I might need to grab another shulker box. Oh no, we already got some spares. We're good. We're just gonna toss away all this excess stuff for now. Take a stack of bones. There we go. Didn't need to use this much. And we'll just kind of figure it out from here, honestly. So we won't like let it all just be like random like moss stuff. We're gonna actually like go out of our way to change up a lot of stuff. But why is that a full hitbox? It's kind of goofy. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. I don't think it'll be too bad though. But okay, not cool. I think I'll also I think I'm gonna redo the outside as well to also make like all of that moss as well. Just because, why not? So we didn't actually want to convert this, but it's no big deal. I can kind of harvest a little bit of dirt here. Okay, well if I had inventory space I would be able to do that, but that's fine. There we go. Yeah, we'll kind of mossify a lot of that stuff too, and we'll see how that goes. There we go. Go ahead and take this back just for a moment. And we'll just keep going around. Now, I'm fairly certain this place is actually tall enough to actually grow like a whole tree in or two, so we might try going for that. Which that ought to be cool at least. I am a little tired today, so not quite as energetic as normal, but that's alright. It don't really matter. It should be about more or less everything. At least as far as I can tell. Which that's good. Not like I need all this to be moss or nothing, but they'll help make it not really like all the dirt stands out compared to moss and all the grass too. So we just want to try and get rid of as much of it as I can. But it looks fine, so we'll what we'll do is we'll actually like go ahead and like trim out all of the like okay, well, don't want to trim that out, but we're just gonna take some time here to trim out a lot of the excess stuff. So we're talking all of the azaleas, all of the carpet, all of the grass that's here as well, and then we'll probably just like replant a nice chunk. In fact, I should actually be able to use a bucket of water to do this, so I'll just have to replant the torches is all, which is no big deal. And my game likes lagging a little bit, which also is not very cool or appreciated. I should have it here. There we go. There we go, it's a little bit cleaner. Alrighty. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the outside of the mountain and just redo everything with moss, and then after we do that, I'll probably come back in here and try and like line the walls with something that isn't moss like the whole way around, so that way we have some kind of variation, you know. Which again, probably things like packed mud and whatnot, or something like that. We'll figure it out. But it ought to be fine. Alright, sorry, my lightning rod's still there. We're gonna have to relocate that at some point. That's alright. Not like it really matters. I don't think it has anything it could even set on fire, so shouldn't be too big of a deal whether it stays there or not. Hopefully. And we'll probably do the same kind of thing where we like just cascade water down like the entire mountainside, just to get rid of all the grass and azaleas, and then we can replant them manually with a little bit more control later. And for the most part, though, this should be everything covered, so we'll go ahead and just leave that there for now. And I need to go sleep to make it daytime, and then we can go ahead and start wiping out all that stuff. You'll notice that it doesn't actually cover up like everything. Like there's still dirt under it and all that. We might leave that in place, but I sincerely doubt it. So, but there's a small chance that I might. I'll just kind of have to see how it looks without all the foliage like blocking it. And if it looks good, we'll leave it. But it probably won't. So we'll have to recheck that. It's fine. Actually, how does this even look? Just don't look odd. Well, no, actually, hang on. Let me retract that before it even leaves my mouth. That don't look too great. So we're gonna actually like by hand like replace like a lot of the sides and stuff. Ah, that's right. Forgot this one's a pain in the ass. That won't wipe out all my pumpkins. Yes, it will. Not like it matters. I have the ability to replant all of them. So we'll just let them get wiped out, I guess. Now it appears for the azaleas we're going to have to puncture these ones by hand. For whatever reason, because it seems to be really picky right now. But yeah, it's spread into my pumpkin farm just a little bit, so it's no big deal. I don't even get to use the damn thing that much anyways. I haven't needed it in like literal months, so luckily it don't really matter. I do, however, want to get all my torches back. That's kind of annoying. Oh, I got most of it. There's still actually quite a lot on this side I didn't even get, but won't do nothing about it right now. There's a lot it really didn't get. That's a shame. We won't do like this whole thing to be like moss. We'll probably have like a lot of the top parts be moss, and then it fades back into dirt, like while it's still up there. So won't just all be like one conglomerate of like moss that is kind of hard to tell apart. You also need to make sure I go around and try and get back as many of these torches as possible. I am out of jump boost. Not cool. Not appreciated. Hey, seriously, the fucking stuttering with my computer is not very cool, honestly. It's really starting to annoy me. Because I've been having issues with it the whole day today, so I actually probably gotta, like, go take an entire day to go clean, like, my hard drive, because, got a lot of shit for no reason, and, probably a lot of it needs to go. So I have to actually take some time to look through all that. Oh, it really spread all the way over here, damn. Oh my god, how far did the water, like, fling this stuff? Seriously. I don't break any of the torches out this way, because it's not something I've had to touch in, like, ages, so... or at least to be all the way over here in the weirdest fucking spots is just goofy. Shouldn't have happened, but whatever. We're gonna try and go through and clean up as much of the like grass that we can. Same with the bushes as well. We're gonna try and clean a lot of those up too. We'll replant like a couple of them here and there, but I want an actual clean slate to work with before I decide I want to do that. And then what we'll just end up doing is just replacing all of the like the new moss by hand, because we still have all this dirt on the sides that needs to go, and you know the moss won't do anything about that, so I have to do something about that, which that's fine. Shouldn't be too bad. I don't know what I still don't know what I want to do for the inside of this place. We'll probably have some like low berries from like the ceiling or something. Maybe some like basic like, I don't know, like if tents would be a good idea inside like that. But I feel like there should be something in there that isn't just like their beds and like a couple of workstations or any like weird decorative things. Maybe it could be. It could just be like a little cave house. Who knows? I might actually just do that instead. Who fucking knows? And that's another thing too. I don't even like go to these areas, but I want to give them like something. Like I would realistically would never have to go into that area, or if I do, it's like for a little bit because I have to go do some villager stuff in there, or whatever, with their beds, or just actually get them in place. But otherwise, it literally does not matter at all what happens. So, you know. Alrighty, that should be more or less everything. There's probably still a little bit that I'm missing, but overall, that should be like all the different azalea bushes and things of that nature. And yeah, when it's not all moss, it kind of does not do me any favors. So we're gonna go get some of that moss back and just try again. Alrighty. Let's see, we got some moss blocks. We can put the bone meal away. And we'll just take some of these. And we'll just go around cleaning out all the old dirt. Or hell, we could probably even just kind of just block it over, you know? Because that should actually help with some of the other things too. Let the inside be dirt, so we won't change up too much of that. Hang on, give me a second here. There we go. But yeah, things are going fine enough, so you should be able to I don't want to do too much here, so we'll just kind of like do this little bit, and then we'll come back to this area a little bit later. Let's see. Oh, that's why I have a whole fucking stack of torches, duh. I need to relight up all of this stuff. We're gonna take a little bit of time here to like redo all this lighting, mainly because too I really am very picky about not having random shit spawning, so. Which I can always unload it, but it's easier to see these dark spots at nighttime, so we're gonna try and take a little bit of time here to get all this stuff ironed out. I want to get a couple more things along the way. Alrighty, there we go. Should be pretty much fine, honestly. Don't believe we've got any more dark spots. I guess we got a little bit here. Pretty sure I just heard some footsteps that weren't mine, so actually no. And if I had to guess, it would probably be inside of the mountain. We got like a random zombie or something nearby. But I feel like something's missing. Oh, that might have been a frog, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. You just say a frog jumping is all. But then again, it is pretty dark here. warm it out. Let's see what I can do. Come on. Moss carpet. Set that down. I have no more moss already. Can't go get some more. We're still doing good. We need more moss, obviously, but it's still coming along fairly well. Nothing inside. We've actually blocked everything up correctly. Very good. I think we could benefit from having some greener bits coming down from the ceiling. So again, like low berries, other things I can't be bothered to think of right now, but yeah, we will probably add some more stuff. At least I would hope so. It does look a little bit barren without it. There we go. Let's see what else we got. So I wanted to say that this whole nope, actually we've got already a little bit of stuff there. But for the most part, alright, this is getting fucking annoying with this lag, dude, seriously. Like I'll like walk a little bit and then I'm like, oh freeze, and then it already does it as soon as the words leave my mouth. Crap, come on. Getting kinda goofy. We don't have a whole lot, I want to say, but then again, I've said that a lot. But I really want it to be true because this is kind of tedious, and I can't just. Well, I guess I can. But normally, it's a bad idea to just try and tear through a lot of it with a shovel like that. So we're gonna try and avoid that as much as possible. We can avoid it for most of it, but if these tinier ones, for example, we can like break with our fist and then kind of like go along from there. But some of the bigger patches, we're probably gonna want to actually like mine. I just don't want to end up tearing out all of the moss by accident, you know. Oh man, we're out of inventory again. Take like a whole in-game day to do this, I guess. That's cool. Okay, not seeing any dirt this side. Looking very mossy, which is good, what we want. I'm seeing a little bit here. There we go. Got some up there. Not seeing a lot up here. That's good. There's probably definitely going to be a lot this side, considering I actually haven't been over here in too long. We actually missed an azalea bush. Yeah, this is where we start trying to like fade it out a little bit. Just a little bit though, we don't need to do a whole lot. I'll probably rework a lot of it later, to be honest. I'm not exactly too good with this stuff yet. That's alright. Yeah, I kind of want to take a look at it just to see kind of it fades too well. I can't see it too well from here, so we're gonna actually fly up a little bit. But I don't think it'll be too bad. I think these kind of relatively like small, like dense patches. Yeah, it's fine. That's fair. That's pretty fair. Yeah, okay. I can dig it. There definitely still needs to be more work, but mainly I think what we're gonna do is just do what we did all the way around, and then we'll like do even more touch-ups from that point. But for the most part, I can get behind it. Yeah, I don't mind it. Alrighty. forgot to try and look for a YouTube extension for that shit. I've been meaning to do that for a while, and I keep forgetting to do it. Damn. Well, kind of fucked up too. It's already nearly been an hour, which isn't cool in its own right. I guess it don't even really matter if they get up the mountain, so we'll just kind of let it be. And we got no more moss, but that's fine. We can just go pick up some more. For the part that's facing the village, we won't really do anything different. Like we're not gonna go out of our way to, what's the word? To do any kind of blending, things like that. So it's just gonna all still be like grass and dirt and whatnot. Which that's fine. I don't really mind. Yeah, we're also gonna take a little look back just to see what we got. Alright, it's looking better, yeah. Alrighty, I don't mind it. Yeah, it still looks pretty good. Alrighty, so we just need to kind of continue it the way around. And then once we get into our like area in the back there, we'll be good. So, yeah. We're getting close. Alright, I think that's fine enough for now. Honestly, I'm already kind of sick of working on this. It's just moss, like all of it, which, you know, it's fine. We'll add some foliage probably another time. I don't really want to do any more of it right now. As I'm doing more of it right now, but, you know, not the point. Here we go. Yeah, it's fine from this angle. I don't mind it. That part definitely looks a little weird because there's too much, like, it's not the right way to patch it. So we're gonna probably redo that section just a little bit. All we're really gonna do is just cut out the grass that's here and just replace it with a little bit of moss. Because having some dirt patches just doesn't really do many favors. We don't need to do a whole lot, but just a little bit. That is not a torch, but that's fine. There we go. That should be a lot better, so. Yeah, see, that already looks quite a bit better. We had that little bit of dirt that needs to go, but there we go. Alrighty, I need to do something really quickly. I will not be too long, and I'll be right back in a couple minutes. Actually, first, I want to put on my chest plate just in case. Nothing should happen considering I'm literally going to be paused, but you never know. And I'm not going to lose this bro to some dumb shit, so I'll be right back for real this time. So, yeah, give me a little bit. Alrighty, I'm back. Had to go check on some stuff really quickly. No big deal though. Excuse me. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't mind it. We can always come back to retouch it up later. However, you and I both know that will never ever happen. So I'm gonna just try and make sure it looks good now, so I don't ever have to come back here again to redo any of this. So, right, we're getting rid of this stuff, for example. There we go. We have no more moss again. Is a small problem. But I have more in shulker boxes, so it don't really matter. Still need to patch a little bit there, and then extend that little bit that's in the ground out just a little bit more. So we are luckily finally near the end. And yeah, we'll go do that real quick. Wherever my moss is. Alrighty, so it should be a relatively simple case of filling what the hell I just torn out. And that should pretty much do it. Maybe tear it a little bit more and put in a little bit more, but for the most part, it should expand it out far enough to where I don't have to care about it too much. That's looking better. Yeah, okay. Alrighty, we're good. I don't have too many complaints with it, so if any at all, really. And it sucks we get blue balled at this part. We can't make it quite as natural as I would have liked, but that don't really matter. Looks good from here. I don't have any big complaints with it. And yeah, alrighty. We can go start work on some inside stuff. As I talked about a little bit, we're probably just gonna line it with like packed mud or something. Is, you know, I don't know. At least we'll try to. Alrighty, we should have a box of mud. I think we do packed mud for the bottom part, and then have it go into dirt, and then try and like do some moss stuff on the ceiling. So we'll just pretty much match the kind of natural shape we already have on the inside here, and then we'll go from there. Alrighty, so now all we're gonna do is just line the top with moss, and that pretty much will do it honestly for the inside. So then we can actually start doing other things. Scaffolding, scaffolding, scaffolding. There it is. We got some slime somewhere. Did I, like... What the fuck? Wait, hang on, we need to switch this out. We have slime in our base, because technically this is still a swamp biome, but I think this was, is it a full... Say a quarter, like 3/4 moon or something. Oh, that's right. They spawn at light level 7 at nighttime like this, so we actually need to light up quite a bit more than normal. Yeah, let me see here. Run block 12 late. Okay. Luckily, slimes aren't hostile towards villagers from what I remember, so even if any of them do spawn, the iron golems that'll naturally spawn because of the villagers constantly sleeping and whatnot should actually like keep them out, so hypothetically we don't have anything to worry about, but you know, it could depend. It should be fine though. And other than this small itty bitty patch here, I'd have to say we're good on the cave now. I'd say that's good. So it actually looks pretty cool with the packed mud instead of dirt, and then the moss is still good on the ceiling. The last really kind of thing we have to do is we have to go along the trim of the glass and get rid of all the dirt that's actually visible. It shouldn't be too hard, so we'll be pretty quick. Actually, we're gonna do something a little different here because I would like to not have to worry about flooding the inside of here. Not that it particularly matters, I guess, but we'll just go ahead and grab some dirt and then just put it all down, and then we can just replace the water afterwards, so it's not too big of a deal, it's just water. Alrighty, cool. There we go. It should be this whole little mountain done, so that's good. Or hill, I guess, whatever the hell you want to call it. It particularly matters. There we go, cool. Looks pretty slick, honestly. I like it. And the packed mud actually works really well as kind of like a pseudo dirt here, you know? Dirt with like a higher quality texture and isn't quite as like, well, dirt, you know? And then the way it pairs with the moss, kind of like imitation grass, imitation dirt, you know? Looks good. I like it. Now, what to do here, though? I don't want to just throw like 3 beds in here and call it a day or something. So, oh, actually, that could work out too. I'm gonna need more packed mud for it, but I just had a good idea, or a potentially good idea at least. So let's see if it is actually a good idea and it holds up. But, I believe in the areas that we wanted to try and build in, we can probably make a simple like artificial cave opening, and then just have them be like based in there. So nothing particularly difficult or weird. It just kind of needs to be packed mud in like a good shape. Yeah, a little simple something like this, you know? It's nice and easy, but also looks like it's pretty effective. So hey, we'll actually do this. Why not? And then I can throw the beds in there. That'll be a lot better. Now we should have some hay bales still. There we go, we'll do that. A little something like that, maybe. A little bits of packed mud peeking through, but for the most part, it's all pretty much concealed. I have to say that's pretty good, yeah. And then I think we'll do like some like basic flowers or something here. So like one bed and a little bit of stuff here, and then probably like 2 beds in here, and then some stuff kind of like up tucked away in the ceiling and whatnot, like some simple shelving and whatnot. So yeah, pretty good. And then we'll do some simple like floor and stuff. Yeah, that works for me. And we could always go pick up a couple of other things like spore blossoms and whatnot. They can look pretty cool. And then again, like the glow berries hanging from some of the moss on the ceiling for extra light. And then some like little flower patches here and like here maybe as well. We could probably even like fit like a tree there actually, or like a tree here. Yeah, we fit like a tree about here-ish, and then like some flowers there. And then that would pretty much be good too. But I dig it, you know? Then we can have like a little bit more flowers there or something. And then, you know, they come out, and then now they're here at a composter, composter, composter. So we would have 3 farmers. This would all be turned into farmland, and then we would be growing like potatoes here or something. And then that's how we start to repopulate the entire island. It's through there, basically. But yeah, it's a very, very nice start. I got no complaints with it. I want to figure out what to do with this. And in fact, what a shame. Didn't quite line up perfectly. We have phantoms. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here. Okay. What? Where's that one coming from? I hear one of them, but I don't exactly see it. So what we would probably do is put grass there, reconnect this railing, and then probably have like grass. Actually, no, we would probably like a physical building here. Or better yet, we could even have like part of a physical building here and then that one there, and then they arch over, creating this nice little archway. And then it's just 2 big buildings, but then it's a lot more of a rustic like style, so that way we don't have like just ominous like white concrete buildings. And then we'd probably make this like a small shed or something. Or not really a shed, but we could make something out of it, because remember, it does go down into like these other places I do probably want to use. Or maybe it would be better for this to go unused, honestly. Yeah, that isn't even a half bad idea either. This would, I think it's better if we have this go unused, if I'm being honest here. It was a cool idea, but I don't really want to do anything with it. So we'll seal off the entrance with some basic sand, and then we'll put like a stone wall behind it, and then we'll just take this out, put stone underneath it, and then the dirt layer on top. And then we'll probably plant like a nice couple of trees or custom trees or some shit, and we'll figure that one out. And then as for the openings here, we'll probably like redo it or something. We'll figure it out, but something ought to change. I don't know what it should be, but something should probably change. And then this blank space too. Still need to actually build like a 90-degree house here or something. And we still need to work on that part. But the reason I want to get rid of that as like an access point is because when we build this house here, it'll probably actually double as our other point. And then either way, we still have this one a lot better, and they actually get around the island a lot better. So we don't even need that one, considering they can actually still get up there through other means, mainly by the woodcutter stuff. And with this one as well, well, actually, yeah, with this one too, we're probably gonna seal it off in a way that only I can get into. So like fence gates mainly is like the easiest thing, because again, we have like these actual physical stairs which villagers can go through comfortably. But the spiral staircase ones are, I know for a fact they're gonna cause problems later down the line. So it's probably just for the best if like we just act like they were never there. So you can have like these actual stairs that kind of like go down and then they stop and then they turn and then they keep going down. That's fine. But the actual spiral ones will keep to myself. So we'd have like a fence gate here, and then I'd take it down, and then we'd have the other fence gates blocking up the entrances there. So at least there's a good idea here. I still want to do some of that maybe. But yeah, okay, it should be fine. We got a good plan, so we'll probably do more of that tomorrow, honestly. Damn, it's only been, I say only, but it's been an hour and a half regardless, so it's been kind of a weird day today. I've actually gotten a lot done today, I just don't want to really do anything else. But here, we're gonna probably dump away a lot of these boxes, and then just go refresh the map. And then I'm probably gonna actually go for today. So I know today's a lot of it's a much shorter stream than normal, but I don't feel like doing a whole lot right now. And that's alright, I don't have to do something all the time, consider I'm allowed to stream at my own pace and do whatever, but yeah. I wasn't paying enough attention there, apparently. Oh well. So the green of the moss is a lot duller than the green of the grass. It's still fine though, I don't mind it. Well, we might. Nah, I don't even need to change nothing. The shape of it still keeps very well. The shading still looks good, and of course from the actual like proper angle, it still looks very good as well. So I don't think I really need to care about it. Yeah, I'm taking an early day today, so sorry it's been kind of weird today. All I did was work on that small like mountain, or small hill, but it's pretty much done, and then we can start working on some of the things. I think what we'll do is we'll work on the houses there tomorrow that I want to put in, and then we'll probably just lay out the framework for the like the 90-degree house there as well, and just get some of the basic like logistical stuff done. But yeah, I guess it's good for now. So it's currently day 1275, and I am quite tired for today. So again, sorry for not really doing a whole lot, but I kind of want to go do some other things for tonight. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Again, next time we'll work on actual like houses and whatnot. We got the whole like inside of the like hill done, so all we have left are the like simple houses where I took out the old like concrete buildings, and then we've got the 90-degree one, and then that little mining hut, and then the market stall thing is something I could whip together like pretty quickly, so I wouldn't worry about that one either. But yeah, we should be good. So we're on that home stretch, and I'd say another 2, 3 parts probably before we actually get enough done to where we can start doing interior decoration. And then as soon as the interior decoration is done, all the beds are in place. We do some like planning with a lot of the workstation stuff as well. We should be pretty much good to go. We have the whole castle area too. I completely forgot about that. So it might even take longer to be honest, but that's all right. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching.